The prestigious Academia Arcanum, a school hidden between the folds of dimensions. Students from all over the world came to learn and master magic. From fire wielders in the volcanic halls of Pyronia to telepaths in the dream gardens of Luthen, it was the most elite magical institution on Earth. Among the first-year students, nobody paid much attention to a quiet boy named Kale. He wasn't particularly loud, didn't participate in magical duels, and avoided using even the most basic spells. In a place where even freshmen summoned dragons during recess, Kale's reluctance made him an easy target. "Hey, Space Cadet!" shouted Jackson and Myra, two of the school's worst bullies. Jackson could manipulate metal. Myra could freeze thoughts with her voice. They surrounded Kale every day, poking fun at his silence. "What kind of magician doesn't cast magic?" they'd jeer. Kale would always smile awkwardly and mutter, "I just like to watch." But Kale was watching himself, restraining, holding back. Because Kale wasn't like the others. Not really. He wasn't born on Earth. He wasn't even born in the same galaxy. He was a Stellarian, a being born from the core flame of a dying star, a species so powerful they could reshape entire planets with a thought. His family had sent him to Earth to escape the chaos of his war-torn home-world, but Kale had chosen to blend in, to suppress his abilities, terrified of what might happen if he lost control. But fate doesn't let secrets sleep for long. One cool autumn evening, just before the school's annual Night of Sparks, the sky split open. A massive rift tore through the atmosphere above Earth, and from it emerged a ship shaped like a burning comet. The ground trembled, magic faltered, even the school's protective wards flickered. "They found me," Kale whispered. Descending from the ship were 5 figures, his family, mother, father, and 3 siblings, each glowing with solar energy, their eyes burning like miniature suns. They floated above the school, voices booming across the land.
"Hail of the Flameborn," his father roared. "Your time among the weak is over. Come home. The war has resumed. We need you." "I'm not coming back," Kale replied calmly, stepping into the air, revealing his true form for the first time. His hair shimmered like stardust, his aura pulsed like a living galaxy. His classmates stared in awe. Even Jackson and Myra stood frozen. "You cannot deny your blood," his mother hissed. "You carry the star brand. You belong to the flame." But Kale shook his head. "This planet gave me peace, gave me choice. I won't destroy that." His older brother launched forward, a streak of fire behind him. Kale blocked the attack with a thought. His younger sister unleashed a gravitational implosion. Kale dispersed it with a whisper. Soon the sky was alight with war. The battle was so intense, even the Earth began to quake. "Take it to space," Kale shouted. "Earth isn't big enough for this." And so they rose, above the clouds, past the exosphere, into the black silence of space. Planets witnessed their cosmic dance. Satellites recorded flashes of energy tearing across the void. Human astronauts watched in disbelief from distant space stations. The battle lasted hours, beams of starfire colliding with black hole punches, suns being born and extinguished with every clash. But in the end, it wasn't power that won. It was will. As Kale stood firm against his family, his mother finally raised her hand. "Enough, she commanded. "We are tearing each other apart." The family floated together, exhausted and scorched. "You've made your choice," his father said solemnly. "So be it." And just like that, they turned, entered their ship, and vanished back into the cosmos, leaving only stardust in their wake. The next morning, Academia Arcanum was on every news station on Earth.
Alien family duels in Earth's orbit. Student revealed as planet-level entity. Magical school hides intergalactic super being. Videos of the space battle went viral. Memes flooded the internet. The school board had to hold a press conference just to reassure parents. Back at school, everything changed. Jackson nervously approached Kale. Hey. About calling you Space Cadet. We were just joking. Kale. Cuckle smiled. I know. Don't worry. I was joking too. By not vaporizing you. Jackson's face went pale. Mira offered a peace muffin, and suddenly Kale had friends. Real ones, not because they feared him, but because he had proven something deeper. That despite the power to destroy worlds, he chose to protect one. And while the stars still called to him every night, Kale stayed. Because sometimes, the strongest magic isn't in fire or flight. It's in choosing who you are, even when the universe tries to decide for you.